Hello! Here we will help you install your Silicon Edge graphics and try to avoid some common mistakes. We will be covering 4 areas in this training video. 1. We will explain what Silicon Edge graphics are. 2. This will show the correct way to install graphics into your frame. 3. There can be issues. This is where we will try to overcome them. 4. Finally, we will remind you of some key points. An SEG graphic is a fabric graphic with a thin silicon edging sewn around the perimeter. This edging is inserted into a channel built into your framework. Once installed, you should end up with a bright, taut graphic. We will now explain the best way to install your new SEG fabric to the frame. There are several types of frame. You may have a new frame that you can move about like the image on the left, or you may have a version similar to the other picture where it is fixed in position, possibly to the wall. You should always install the graphic by installing the 4 corners first. If the frame is flat on a desk or the floor, lay the graphic over the frame and push the edge into the channel, but only for about 100 millimeters from each corner. Do this for all 4 corners. If the frame is mounted to a wall or freestanding, then apply the top 2 corners first to let the graphic hang down, then apply the bottom 2 corners. You can now push the silicon edge into the channel along each of the edges. As you have already tensioned the graphic, by applying the 4 corners, it will be much easier to complete all 4 sides. This will also give you an evenly tensioned graphic. Now to cover common issues. My graphic is too small. This is usually due to not starting with the 4 corners. See the previous installation guide to correct the problem. It is very important to always start with the 4 corners and then work around the edges. My graphic is too large. If your frame does not match your graphic size, you can sometimes roll the SEG into the fabric to reduce the overall size by about 10 millimeters. The key takeaways from this video should be as follows. 1. Always install the 4 corners first. This should then be followed by the edges, resulting in a nicely tensioned installation. 2. If you find that the graphic is too short, please check that all 4 corners have been installed evenly before going down the sides. 3. If your graphic is too large, you can sometimes wrap the SEG in on itself, which reduces the overall size by about 10 millimeters. Thank you for your time today.